Hi, I'm Abby, and I have some very exciting diagrams that I want to share. And I had come to these discoveries while I was at work today, so I had to write them down very quickly before I forgot them. And then I got home and I just didn't feel like it. So today I want to show you how exactly you create what is a time machine. So there is no such thing as time. We live in an illusionary world. And I'm just so excited. I don't even know where to begin. Obviously, I feel like I should begin by telling you the basics about what time is. So we are human beings and we have a perception, you see. Our perception tells us that when the sun goes up and then the sun goes down and the moon comes up and the moon goes down, that is our perception of time, and that is the equivalent of a day. We don't understand that time is a perspective. It literally is a perspective, and it varies from it just doesn't exist. I'm just going to tell you that it does not exist. There's no difference in time between what took place 1,000 years ago and what will take place 1,000 years from now. There's no distance in time. Time is literally the size of a pinpoint. We are just literally living inside of a dimension, on a reflection, a giant reflective mirror. And I could just babble on. You can watch all my other videos about the illusion of time. There's plenty of them out there, but I've been slowly very intrigued by the whole black hole, and that whole black hole is trying to comprehend its meaning. And obviously I'm intrigued by an infinite universe where time does not exist, so hence there's no beginning and no end in an infinite universe. I'm just going to stop and I'm just going to share the awesome part. This is what my diagram from today, okay? So this is how you create a time machine. Remember, there's no such thing as time, so you actually never travel through time to go to different explorations of reality. Reality itself is technically an illusion, but you have to have, so I don't even know where to begin with this. So the spiral, so here I have spirals going in two different directions. You have left to right, and then you have right to left. And you have positive and you have negative. So the spiral itself is the actual, it is creation. The spiral is the diagram that is the reflection of creation itself. It is, see, I write that down here. So spiral is creation. Spiral is reincarnation. Spiral is black hole. Spiral is infinite universe. Spiral is existent in everything. Even our DNA strands possess a spiral. The black hole possesses a spiral. You watch movies, you know, and they tell you to go back in time. You use a black hole and you slingshot around it. This is a really bad idea. This is a very, very bad idea. You don't do that. You don't have to do that. You actually can create a simulation which is slightly like a black hole, but without creating the annihilating effect of the black hole. But how you do it is you literally create two pieces, and one piece, and I don't know what the materials are, and I kept thinking, well, is it a magnet? But the actual, what I've been shown here is that the movement of the two pieces, which appear to be metal to me, the movement of the two pieces itself is what creates what literally is a magnet itself. So you have one piece that spins extremely fast, going from left to right, and then you have another piece that goes extremely fast, going in the completely opposite direction. So you create this this alteration and polarity that is going so fast that it literally, the speed is what alters the fabric of reality. It does. It alters the fabric of reality. It appears as though you could have it going in one direction to go what would be forward in time, and then opposing directions to go backward in time. But I'm still learning about the meaning of everything. But they did, so I'm a spiritual person, and I'm interacting with the universe all the time, and so it's not unusual for me to experience wisdom on a regular basis. I just don't share it, but now that I'm making videos, I kind of feel like sharing it now and just not keeping it all inside. It appears that human beings on this planet are already aware of how to create a time machine. They just don't want other human beings to know about it. I have no physics degree. I have no degree in anything that would tell me anything about how the universe is created. You literally, you learn about creation through just evaluating the natural world. The natural world is a reflection of creation in every way, shape, and form. Even your own body is a reflection of creation. You don't need to have a microscope to comprehend the infinite universe. All you have to do is literally ask the universe for the answer, and then it gives it to you. So I've been asking the universe to help me comprehend what a black hole is and comprehend what is the illusion of time, and then I've been receiving all of this data, and it's exciting. So I show it to everybody. I can't help it. So literally so I create. So you have to have to alter the illusion of reality, to alter its your experience within I guess you can't even call it time, but it is within the reflection. It is to alter your point in the infinite reflection. You literally just mimic creation itself. The spiral is creation itself. So that is how you just mimic creation itself, and then it alters the fabric of reality. But you have to have the spirals, two dual spirals. You have to have one going in one direction and one going in the opposing direction. So this is literally what it looks like. And then you have this going in one way, this goes one way, and then this one goes the other way, and they spin so fast that you can't even see the spinning taking place. And then you are inside here, and then somehow, because of the alteration, then you go with, I don't know how you travel, I don't know how you go from one place to the next, but this is just part one, I guess, of what they've been showing me. They, meaning my, people in outer space, I guess. But time has become very important to me as of late. Literally, like the last month, I've been contemplating time a great deal. And so I learn more about time every day. So you see, the speed creates a magnetic field and alters perception of reality. That is what they told me. And then you have to have this churning taking place simultaneously for it to take place. So this is literally what I was shown by alien beings, because aliens are real and not a loony bin. So they told me, I wrote this note down after I created this diagram and told them I don't know if I got the positive side or the negative side correct, or maybe I got something backward, but it didn't seem to be critical enough that they felt the need to have me alter what I had made, that it seemed to be good enough for them. Whenever I'd asked about, well, don't you use magnets to create the effect and alteration of the illusion of reality, and they literally told me the spirals themselves at speed, at such a high frequency speed, does create the magnetic field that alters. It's something like that. When they told me that the high frequency speed, it says, distorts flow of energy from one polarity to another. It creates an alteration in the polarity. So maybe if you're a scientist, you'll know what that means. But I have more diagrams because I just... see, are you following me at all, person who's watching this video? I'm following me, but I don't know if you're following me. I'm like so speedy and excited about this. I don't know if anybody can keep up with me. I'll have to watch it a couple times. It's hard to know if I'm even sharing this in a fluid way that actually is going to be digested and sensical to anybody. I feel like a mad scientist. So I don't know which one to start with, and unfortunately I lost my black marker and I just have this shiny silver one. But we were looking at, me and the aliens were we're discovering black holes together, which is me learning about black holes. And they were teaching me things about them, so I had drawn couple of different diagrams, and then I tried to take notes as fast as I could, and I don't even know if I could read these back to you quite the way that they were shown to me, but this is the first one that I have. So you have a black hole. See how silvery and shiny and unreadable it is? But so oh, this just stinks. Well, this is there we go. Black holes, see? Black holes, they say, just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and they never go away, right? Well, black holes are literally not as large as you would think that they are. They're literally tiny, a very tiny little pinprick, and what expands is the energy of the suction into the tiniest pinprick ever. And it is the spiral, which is a reflection of a creation. It is a reflection of reincarnation. It is a reflection of a black hole and an infinite universe. The spiral exists in all things. And so when the black hole expands, it is only expanding, and it's... So I don't know the answer to that yet. Let me read what they told me. See, I just did all of this literally like a half hour ago, so I'm having to recoil the information. See, there's a spiral there. That was funny. Okay, so let me read here what my notes say. What do we have here? So, okay, so it says that, so a black hole is a furnace in the universe. And, let me see. It says the speed is what alters the illusion of your existence. So the speed because the black hole has is so fast. The spiral in it is what alters your perception of reality. It alters your perception of time. It is the spiral. Once you enter the spiral is what alters everything. I wish I would have done this when I was writing this out, and it would have just flown better. It says, I was contemplating actually entering into a black hole, and they had said along the lines of, if you enter into a black hole, you literally, it alters your pattern of existence. It completely alters your sensation of time and of reality itself. You literally alter. Your pattern actually changes. Your pattern as a creation actually changes its form and comprehension in the reality of its existence, which is what we understand as physical reality. You'll die, basically, we'll die. But you will have an alternate experience of reality in the process. But let's see. Yeah, once you enter a black hole, you never leave a black hole. You would just, your pattern of reality would alter into a way that you would not be of the same genetic. It's the same strands of a dense physical makeup. I don't even know how to answer that. Gosh darn it! This all came so fast, and now I'm trying to reshare it all, and it's hard. And I liked this diagram the best. I think I'm just impatient to share it, and that's part of the problem. Because it was the coolest diagram. I liked it. Alright, so here we go. I actually got a black pen to try and help sort of, I don't know. It's shiny and reflective, and it stinks now. It's going to ruin my whole video. Here we go. There we go. Alright, you see that says mirror of time there, and you literally, that is how you, this is the diagram that explains so much. See, I was trying to show you literally the size of a black hole is very tiny, but in comparison to the size of the spiral, which is infinitely larger, literally infinitely, because it is a reflection of the infinite universe. That is the infinite universe in a black hole. So the size of a black hole being so tiny, and then the spiral being so large, it is, or in it itself is the reflection of our skewed perception as human beings of what is creation. So itself is a metaphor for the illusion that we perceive as reality. Itself is, which makes it kind of cool that way. And then you have a mirror, and this is how time travel works technically. You have to have opposing sides of a mirror, right? So a reflection. We all exist on an infinite mirror. That is not how people perceive reality, but that is the truth about reality. It is a mirror. And so you just have opposing ends. You don't have to go into a black hole. You don't want to go into a black hole. You don't. That was one thing they told me very clearly, is you would never, ever, ever want to go into a black hole. You would never even want to even think about using that as an idea of to travel through time. That is ridiculous. And so alien beings, this is not super awesome. This is not exciting news or anything. This is actually very old. This is nothing new at all, period. All aliens that have ability to travel through space are already aware of all of these things. And they've made it very clear that even human beings on this planet are already aware of these things. And human beings are already exploring other times and dimensions. They just don't let us all in on this because that would just be too much for our brains to comprehend, and it's meant to be that way because human beings are meant to not know. Majority of human beings are meant to be satisfied with a very simple existence that it revolves around fear and hatred of each other. And it is an ultimate distraction to allow others to sort of have control and do whatever they want to do without anybody knowing about it. But that doesn't stop me from finding the answer and then telling the world about it. Not that this is going to change anything. I don't know. I don't even know why I have to say all of this stuff. I don't even know why I have to share this diagram and just keep studying about time. I just study time through asking the universe questions, and then the universe tells me the answer. And everybody has this ability. This isn't hard stuff. This isn't rocket science, you know. But I have been inspired to read some books, although I haven't purchased any. I haven't gone to a library to get any books and don't really have time to read, so I don't really have any other solution to comprehending an infinite universe but to actually ask the universe itself for the answers and then wait for them to come to me. I do have a past life that I shared in another video, and it was one where there were human beings from this planet who go back and they find me in an alien body and they kidnap me and they torture me. And ever since I had that past life, I've constantly been contemplating what is the truth of our reality, and what is time itself, and why did that happen, and what is the purpose of that, and why did I inspire that to actually take place because of my own videos, that they would find me in a different lifetime. And I think that's all I'm going to share for right now. I'm just spitting out thoughts. This is real, though. This diagram is actually 100% real. Alien species, there's a reason that their spaceships are like this. And this is actually a very good structure for a spaceship to be cylindrical like this, because it is a reflection of, again, creation. It is a reflection of the infinite spiral. And so when you have one side going really fast one way and the other side going really fast in the opposite direction, suddenly it creates an alteration in the fabric of reality. I don't know how you go forward or backward or to a specific point. I don't know how you do that exactly, but I do know that the speed of the spinning in two directions creates that alteration. It creates an alteration in the illusions of time and distance itself. That's it. That's all I got. And maybe I'll reread my super cool Mirror of Time. It says you will die in a black hole on this one, and its purpose is to remove matter from space. That is the purpose of a black hole. That's it. You don't have to go to a black hole to go through time. All you have to do is create the effect of a black hole to do that. So it is itself a reflection of time and distance. It is itself an illusion of the human eye. That is the black hole. It is the ultimate illusion. That's what it is. Yeah. All this information, they made it very clear, is not superbly, profoundly awesome to know this. It is like baby school to know this stuff. And from an alien perspective. And an alien that has an advanced awareness beyond what is our human awareness. This is like me being a little baby being shown a very simple diagram about how time works, how, time that doesn't exist, how you would actually travel time. You don't travel through time, you actually just alter the perception of time. That's all. Okay. Thank you for watching my video, and this is all I'm going to share for right now on time, but I know I'll have more to share on time later as time goes on, you see. So, thank you for watching.